are Days of the Dead, and I have Savannah Jade Wehunt and Ashleigh Jo Sizemore, two beautiful zombies from Walking Dead, Season 2 and Season 3 for Savannah, and who knows what will be on here for Ashleigh. Hopefully we will get to see your lovely face. And Ashleigh was telling me she was the one dead center in the picture of the zombies in the promotional poster. I just had to mention you're dead center, you know. Let's go from left to right. Savannah, tell me a little bit of your background and what you got going.
Well, my background starts about 10 years ago. I started stage acting for churches. I started at church.
Very
and then
cool.
I started elementary school, middle school, high school. I've directed a few plays in high school.
Awesome.
Did some MC, Battle of the Bands, stuff like that. And then about a year ago, I started all of this, all of the zombie stuff, but I have a background in zombie. I have a background in zombie.
Exactly.
Degree, actually,
Yeah,
PhD.
yeah, PhD in zombie. I've been doing haunted house acting for about 6 years now.
Cool.
I've worked for Folklore Haunted House in Atlanta, Creepers Haunted House in Atlanta, and also for Six Flags Fright Fest.
Very cool.
Yeah, so I do a show there and run around and scare people during October.
Since you mentioned those, what church was it you performed at?
Oh my goodness.
You don't remember?
I do my MC for Battle of the Bands for Cumberland Community Church.
Very cool.
Right now, I can't remember the other church.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
But yeah, and then now I've done Walking Dead, and I go to school full time at West Georgia,
Very cool.
early childhood education major.
Excellent.
Yep, and I do conventions on and off, and I'm filming a movie in August.
Really? What?
I'm doing a Night of the Living Dead remake. I'm
Excellent.
assistant director for that and director of zombies. They call me the Ghoul Wrangler. I don't know. It's a pretty cool title.
Yeah. Very.
But we're very excited about that project. And in October, I'm going to be doing some haunted house guest acting around different states. I wish
Very
different
cool.
countries.
Very cool. And Ashleigh, what's your background?
Well, let's see. My background so far as acting is concerned, I started doing theater and speech, in high school and a little bit in college, but I didn't really get into movie or television production until I moved to the Atlanta area a couple of years ago. And then just last summer, I got involved with The Walking Dead. And since then, I've been doing a lot of other extra work along other productions in Atlanta. And most recently, I'll be playing a lead role in an upcoming independent horror fantasy film called The Demon's Rook. Actually, my husband co-wrote, Demon's Rook. Yeah.
It's too small for you to hold up and be seen from.
But yeah, that one's going to be a really, really cool project. My husband actually co-wrote it. He's a director. He's one of the lead actors. He does all of the special effects makeup as far as directing everything. We have a pretty bare bones crew of people that are helping out. Everyone's incredibly talented, incredibly committed to this project. So keep an eye out for that one. It's going to be pretty sweet. Expected to release, I think, next spring, hopefully.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Will you be doing the film festival circuit, or?
Oh yes, definitely. We actually plan on hitting up first Atlanta, obviously, because we know there's a nice following for
Right.
independent horror movies too. And we'd actually like to, if we get some post-production budget to do this, we'd like to take the movie on tour to go different stops around the country, little independent theaters, places that would really, draw a crowd for this kind of a movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Very cool. Are you playing a part in the movie?
Yeah, actually, I play. Basically, there are only a few human leads, and I'm one of them. I also snuck in as a zombie for one scene.
Very cool.
Yeah, and just like everyone else on the crew, I help out wherever I can, whenever I can. I'm the set dresser, wardrobe coordinator, animal wrangler, PA, etc. So,
Very cool.
yeah.
Very cool. And what you have going forward from here?
Oh gosh, from here on, I just hope to continue acting in the Atlanta area. Hopefully, work on season 3 of The Walking Dead and seasons to come. Basically, I know that I'd like to just continue my acting career, and wherever that takes me, I look forward to it.
Very cool. And Savannah, what about you?
Well,
Obviously, you're getting
yeah.
your degree, and
Yeah, I hope to graduate within the next 2 years. It's kind of, I really love acting and teaching. They're kind of teaching for me as like being on a stage, and I loved kids. So I tutor right now for kindergarten and first grade.
neat.
And they think I'm great because I'm a zombie. Yeah, they find that really entertaining. Got a lot of interesting comments from parents though.
Very
that
cool.
I was a zombie.
Very cool.
And now I hope to keep acting. I've done a couple of shows. I've done Single Ladies on VH1. I've done Teen Wolf on MTV. Necessary Roughness on USA. Trying to get into it, hopefully hook up with an agent I met last week out of LA to do some voiceover work. Hopefully I can get that going soon, because that would be a godsend.
Very
Because
cool.
I can do voiceover work and go to school at the same
Right.
time.
Absolutely.
I just hope to keep acting and pushing forward and pushing our movie that we're filming in August. We're also going to be doing the whole film festival thing.
And what was the name of that again?
It's Night of the Living Dead 2012,
2012.
and we're gonna try to do Redbox and DVD release and small theaters, because with an independent film, not a lot of theaters will let you show it. So,
Excellent.
yep.
So I like to close my interviews with a weird little question. Can you tell me a weird and wonderful little tidbit that maybe your fans just don't know about that they'd love to hear? Little anecdote, something that's happened.
Something that's really weird for me is I actually hate blood.
Oh, really?
Everybody's like, how can you hate blood and you're a zombie and you've been doing this for so long? I like zombie blood is different because it's fake.
Right, you know it's fake.
And I know it's fake, but I don't like real blood. I have a huge phobia of it. My mom was actually getting a blood transfusion, and I was asleep in the chair at the hospital, and I woke up and there was a big bag of blood over my head. And ever since then, I have nightmares about blood.
I bet.
Or I'll start bleeding and freak out, and it's a paper cut, or somebody's bleeding and I freak out. I don't get nauseous or pass out the sight of blood. I just don't like blood.
You just freak.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, you're bleeding, stay away from me.
You'd almost rather pass out.
Yeah, I almost said, yeah.
What about you, Savannah?
Or
I mean, Ashley, I apologize.
that's okay. Brain fart. It's all right.
Yeah, I'm
It's
sorry.
late, it's Sunday.
It's Sunday. What do we expect?
Exactly.
Let's see. Interesting little anecdote. Oh yeah, Walking Dead fans might appreciate this. Herschel's old barn, how it was full of walkers, right? Well,
Okay.
on my husband's family's property, they have an 80-year-old, rickety-looking, spooky old barn, and
Cool.
my husband and I actually renovated part of the inside, and that's our studio/living space. So there are walkers in a creepy old barn at Sizemore Studios. And you
Very
walk
cool.
inside, actually, it's painted with rainbow-colored murals, and we've got, James's paintings, my husband's paintings, my artwork, our friend's artwork, and our little pet rats, and that's what goes on inside that barn.
Oh, that's right. Ashley, you didn't mention that you're also an artist.
I am.
Do you have a website?
So actually, I haven't made a proper website for myself. I just started a Facebook fan page.
Oh,
She's really good at drawing. She just
Yeah.
sat here and drew the Crypt Keeper in an hour. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is really good.
I presented my drawing of the Crypt Keeper to John Cassier himself, because he's here this weekend, and he loved it, and I just about died.
Can you show us a piece of your artwork?
All right, so here we go.
Very cool. Yes, beautiful.
I drew this based on the famous photograph. I did the ink in Sharpie pens and colored it digitally, and I've sold a couple of prints. People seem to like it, and I really appreciate fan support.
Very cool. Well, thank you, Savannah and Ashleigh. And from the Days of the Dead in Indianapolis, Indiana, this is the Weird Review. Thank you.